The next stage is the space search stage. And I said to budget for 3 to 9 months, but reminder that this stage is usually going to overlap with the LOI and lease stage. The first goal of the search stage is to identify your target search areas. And we're going to go back to that target customer you identified in the business plan and base our target locations around them. We'll consider other factors too, like your physical criteria, budget, timeline, and availability of space in a given area. Next, we'll survey all existing space options within those areas, and your broker or advisor will shortlist the properties they think will work the best. If you're working with us, we'll be sure to show you everything we didn't pick too, and give you the opportunity to add to that shortlist. It's really important to us that you feel like you've really seen all the options out there and not just the handful we've shown you. Next, we're going to tour spaces. It's the first activity that actually sounds like real estate. We'll eliminate spaces that don't work and select those we want to take to the next stage. In addition to your advisor or broker, you may want to have your architect, GC, or space planner take a look at a space before we okay it to move to LOI. You don't need to have them come out and tour every single space, but as things are getting serious, it's a good idea to get the thumbs up from the person who's going to have to build it. We want to make sure that it works both for your budget as well as for any physical criteria you may have. I wouldn't expect to have to pay them anything additional at this stage. You're also going to meet the landlord's broker and possibly the landlord themselves during the search stage. This is the person we're going to be negotiating with throughout the entire process. So the relationship starts now. At the end of the space search stage, you'll have a clear target search area as well as one or possibly several spaces that you're ready to move forward into the LOI stage. If you're working with us, you'll have a live map that outlines your target search area as well as all of the locations we're considering. We'll keep this map up to date throughout the process, so you'll have all of this information readily at your fingertips if you need it for your own planning. It's also a great working tool for conversations with the rest of your team, including any investors or lenders if you have them. You'll be getting lots of information during this stage about the different spaces you're considering. We manage all of that in a client portal, but if you're doing it on your own or working with another broker, you definitely want to spend the time to organize your files so it doesn't get out of control and unruly. So, to recap, during the space search stage, you identify a target search area, survey existing spaces, tour them, and select a few winners that check all the boxes and could potentially be the space.